Beresford, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm really honored to speak to an Oscar winner.
Oh.
And you told me before, the movie did it, but not you.
I wasn't nominated as director of that movie. The film was nominated and it won.
But you are...
I did direct it.
Yes, you're the man behind.
That's true.
First of all, I want to know what feelings you have today being in Marrakech when the Australian committee and delegation that honored and that had a tribute here in the festival.
I know that all the Australians who were invited were tremendously flattered and thrilled to be. There's never been anything like it. I mean, there's never been a festival before where the idea was to eulogise Australian movies. Never happened. So it was a marvellous sort of feeling that the industry had really become established.
On this point, in Marrakech Film Festival, it's a tradition. Every year, it's a country year. We honor and give a tribute to a cinema of a country. It was Iranian cinema, it was Japanese one, Hindi one, Egyptian one. Today and this year, it's Australian cinema. And about this Australian cinema, I want to know, how do you think the Australian cinema is doing in an era of universality and cash business?
Well,
it's more entertainment than cinema, I guess.
No, well, the cinema, I mean, it's been doing very well. There's been a lot of very good films over the last, 30 years or so. But even in the last 12 months, I've seen some very, very good Australian movies. And I'm very optimistic about the future because they will continue to make films. Why would they stop? There's still a lot of good movies, a lot of good television. Of course, a lot of the Australians go to work in America.
Yes.
Yeah, many go to work in America.
It's like Hollywood is absorbing all the talents of Australia.
Yes, but they don't have to go. It's not compulsory. It's their decision to go. So they're welcomed in America.
And you think
a lot of actors are there.
You think it does good to Australian cinema?
I don't think it does any harm because they all get experience. Mm-hmm. Many of them come back and work in Australia. I've done that. I mean, I was in Los Angeles for 6 years and then I went back to Australia and now I go back and forth making films or I come to Europe.
I have a question I like to ask to veterans. You know, I love calling you veterans because you've been here since a long time ago, working in the field. You have a lot of experience. And my question is, what gets you into cinema first?
It was all I ever wanted to do. When I grew up in Australia, in the country, I used to go to films on Saturday afternoon, and I thought, when I grow up, that's what I want to do. I'm going to make films. And I started making 8mm little amateur films and just kept going.
So, Mr. Beresford, if there's any way to evolve the cinema industry in our region, you think that Marrakech Film Festival and festivals of this kind, Marrakech Film Festival, are doing good to the industry?
Oh, it must be, because a festival like this gets a lot of publicity. I mean, I think anything is good that creates an awareness of films. And something like this festival, in this amazing setting, would do that probably all over the world.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bruce Beresford. It was an honor.
Thank you.